But what happens to the suspects and victims once the crime scene tape is cleared? Burglaries like this one are not uncommon, and today in court, justice was served for a similar crime. It's justice the victim says leaves a lot to be desired. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi investigates.
It was the day in court Josh Marsh has been waiting on since Christmas of last year, when he picked up his 10-year-old son from the airport and came home expecting to celebrate a Merry Christmas. Instead, a Grinch had stolen it.
I get home Christmas Day, find my door laying in my living room, and my house totally ransacked.
$4,000 worth of electronics, including his son's presents, were gone. Pedro Cruz was arrested after one of the items was traced to a pawn shop. In the 11 months since, Marsh says the justice system has failed him.
If this happens times 100, I mean, I couldn't imagine all the people out there that's just not recovering any of the items.
After being arrested, Cruz was released on a personal recognizance bond, was arrested for marijuana possession, and released again. He's been in jail since September, but on Friday was sentenced to probation for 5 years. He would have been released right away, but he had not written a letter of apology to Josh like the judge had asked. So now his family will have to wait all the way until Wednesday.
So everything the court has asked him to do, he has done none of it. But yet they keep cutting him one chance after another.
So what about some kind of payback? Josh hasn't recovered any items or a dollar amount, and the court says Cruz will have to pay $75 a month in restitution until the losses are paid for under his probation. That is, unless he violates that probation and goes to jail. In that case,
I get nothing. Yeah, the payments will stop. Then I would get nothing.
The DA's office did not comment on camera, but says Cruz did not have the criminal history that would have forced him to serve jail time. So Cruz will be home for the holidays.
Is there going to be, another 10-year-old little boy that doesn't get Christmas this year because all his presents were stolen?
A nightmare Josh feels still has not been rectified. In the Travis County Courthouse, Chris Sadeghi, KXAN, Austin News.